My name is Boris Radanovic. I'm coming from the UK Safer Internet Centre. I work for the Southwest Grid for Learning, which is a part of the UK Safer Internet Centre together with ChildNet and IWF. For the last year and a half, I've been working in the United Kingdom. 3 years prior to that, I worked for the Creation Safer Internet Centre. I mostly follow and kind of try to explain the new trends and new apps that are coming and emerging almost daily, and trying to find with a standpoint of maybe sometimes reason, sometimes safety, all of the new developments so we can understand it better. TikTok is one of the newest world popular apps. It was launched a couple of years ago, maybe 2 years ago, and it reached 1 billion downloads in the beginning of 2019. This year, at the middle or at the second quarter of 2019, it had place number 4 on the most downloaded apps worldwide. So it is a popular app amongst teens and children. It does prevent certain challenges because it's a social media video sharing app. So it consists of you watching and creating videos based on some challenges inside of the app. And it's from 3 to 15 seconds, so it's really, really short and really snappy. Inside the app, unlike other apps, you have video editing tools, which are really powerful and can make your video look really cool and stand out, and gives you the ability to be really creative with it, to consider the angles and all that will make your video more interesting. On the other side, as with any app that has a social function to it, there is a threat or a challenge of contacts with unknown people, or sharing too much of your private information of inside of your house. Most of those videos are filmed in children's bedrooms or young teens' bedrooms. So the dangers that we see with social media, whether it's contact, whether it's conduct, how they behave on those challenges, and are all of the challenges that they're taking part of to become more popular and to get more views, are those challenges good for their children? And then as well, some of the content inside of the app, because you can sing to a song, there's a lot of music there. Some of the content inside of those music might not be suitable for a 13-year-old child. So I would say that it remains the same during the last 5 to 10 years of online safety. The issues remain the same. It's just a new development of a new app, and we kind of need to learn how to best understand the app, how to work with the app creators to make the app more safer than it is, and then to educate children how to use it respectfully and how to respect each other online. $1 million question. If I can answer that, I'd probably. It's a good question. I think there's a lot of pressure amongst teens and youth. I have to say, like, honestly, I'm happy that I didn't have social media when I was a teenager. And most of us who kind of lived through our teenage years without social media and having a camera constantly present probably did some stupid things, but they're not recorded. Today, I feel that you are somehow, if you want to be in the circle, if you want to be popular or whatever that term is, you have to perform those challenges. You have to take part in those social media challenges on those networks. You constantly have to move from Facebook to Snapchat, from Snapchat to TikTok, from TikTok to Instagram, constantly chase that social aspect of it. And I think that puts a lot of pressure on a young person trying to be the best. Usually you might want to be the most popular kid in your class, maybe in your school, but now you're competing with the entire world. So I think the bar is set really, really high. And then the expectations you get from social media, who are the influencers there, as we see in Poland, there's like different kinds of popularity of people that are sometimes promoting some behaviors that we do not find that they are even slightly good for children, or children should watch. And we saw in the lecture of your colleague Lukasz how many children do mimic those behaviors and that put themselves in danger. So I think the social media world currently now for teenagers is filled with pressure, and having a sensible approach of teaching teenagers that the mobile phone, the smartphone, the social media apps is not end all be all. There is life beyond that, and there's activities you can do beyond social media apps that don't have to be recorded, don't have to be filmed. You can just enjoy your friends face to face. While on the other side, it does give us tremendous availability to content, to information, to fun, and to contacting our friends. We should, my opinion is, teach children how to achieve that balance. A balance being digitally connected, but also being physically present and developing your life in this space that we occupy. So that's a tall order for a 15-year-old or a 17-year-old kid to fill. So I think the role of professionals, how we can engage with them is listen. That's number one. Don't judge, because we cannot even imagine how it is being a 15-year-old with Snapchat, Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok, and updating them daily. And try to help them, maybe guide them in their digital lives, not so much put them under boundaries and restrictions and for forbidding things. Trying to engage with them and trying to enlighten them on the challenges and on the positives as well.